Baltimore Ravens to Georgia for this Sunday nighter.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. Jackson up top again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Second down, Rodgers. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
Rodgers pass intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 6-yard line.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 primary goals of any defense that finds himself in this goal-to-go situation. Now, after that first down sack, I think their odds are a little bit more in their favor.
That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him,
and he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his second touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Atlanta. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through to slow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Henry. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
At the 5-yard line.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Now Jackson on the move as they go to, and he will score. Lamar Jackson, so tough to stop, down close. He's got a Ravens touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey. On the return, it's Hill. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
On the give, here's Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Fourth down, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1. Jackson now moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Hawkins there on the tackle.
22-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Tua gonna throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's gonna force 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught right side. It's London. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
14 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Third and 2. Here we go. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to Hooper. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Tua. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be caught, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup
yards.
of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Malachi starts there for the stop.
Ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of
That
7.
is Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. On second down, Penix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. To the 45. And he's going to bring this one back. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ravens.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Falcons, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tua. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Targeted Drake London that time.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And here's Bijan. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he gives that yard right back. Dropped before the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
24-yard line.
A give left side. Here comes Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This returnable with Rivers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Lamar Jackson.
If impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Matthew Hittner. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 11 coming up. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. Dotson will bring it back. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Tua. The pressure is going to cave in on him. He will go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Back to throw is Tua. That's into the hands of Braggs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Tua. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Mike Green in for his 2nd sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll go up top with this one. That is hard.
Jackson's pass complete to Jacoby Lane. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. They snap it to Tua. He'll air it out down the middle. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him past to midfield.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Third and long for Jackson. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Ravens bring their punt team out as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. This from the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
This one is caught right side by Zacchaeus. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Tua. I gets that one complete to the tight end Claire. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught right side. It's London. Second down, they need 7.
London. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 40.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
24-yard gain on the play.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.